weeks ago, we visited the ultra-modern bus rapid transit BRT depot garage at Majidun, a place that will be home to buses traversing the Mile 12 to Ikorodu BRT route.
And then last week, we took you on a tour of the newly arrived state-of-the-art BRT buses now in the depot.
The buses are on ground. Operations are set to begin. But there's one issue that needs to be addressed to help us achieve a lasting success. Traders have refused to relocate to the markets provided for them.
They and the yellow buses constitute a hindrance to the free flow of traffic and endanger lives. So it's important we intervene to correct this on today's show. We'll take a trip to the affected areas after the news highlights. I'm Obafemi Craig.
I am Kate Harmony.
Welcome and thanks for joining us on the news highlights on Lamata FR. The Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, Lamata, has fulfilled its promise to relocate the Mile 12 motor park operators displaced from the site used for the Mile 12 BRT terminal. Lamata had promised a new and modern motor park with better facilities for the bus operators. As part of its resettlement action plan on the BRT extension project, the new model motor park was last week handed over to the executives of the National Union of Road Transport Workers, Mile 12 branch. Earlier in the week, during a meeting with Lamata and the union executives, a memorandum of understanding was signed by the two parties, signaling the handing over of the facilities. Professor Kayode Taiwo, Deputy Director Safeguard, commended the bus operators for their cooperation and support during the execution of the project. He urged them to take ownership of the new facility and ensure its maintenance at all times. Speaking further on the maintenance of the facility, Dr. Desmond Amiegbebo, Deputy Director Bus Services at Lamata, said the park is a model park which will be used as a case study under the planned reformation of motor parks in Lagos. He urged the executives of the NURTW to prevail on its members not to abuse the park in any way.
There to use this as a case to other union branches to tell them that look, oh, Lamata has done this thing good and we're able to also maintain it ourselves. You understand? We don't expect, for example, we have hours of operation. You understand? When buses come there, that place is only a garage where operation takes place, not a garage where buses are parked.
The executives on their part were grateful to Lamata for keeping its promise and assure optimal maintenance of the facility.
So we are very grateful for that, and we are now telling you that we are always cooperating with you.
That ends the news highlights.
Basically, what Lamata does is to coordinate public transportation in Lagos State, and we came up with a transport master plan.
Developed together with the World Bank, the objective of this plan is finding long-lasting solutions for the problem of transportation in Lagos. Currently under its first steps of development, the plan has already proven itself a big success, dramatically increasing the connectivity in a city in continuous expansion and enjoying an unparalleled demographic and economic growth.
Our responsibility is to ensure that we provide the necessary infrastructure to meet the growth, to improve the quality of life, to improve the standard of living, and to make Lagos a vibrant and livable city in years to come.
Lamata, keeping Lagos moving.
The value of the bus rapid transit BRT extension from Mile 12 to Ikorodu needs no emphasis. With the high population of residents in Ikorodu and its economic importance to Lagos State, it became necessary to create easy access into and away from that area.
But Lamata's vision will be ruined if we don't address the small things that can cause a huge damage, like traders selling on either side of the road.
Also, yellow buses known as downfall that park along the road, constituting hindrance to traffic.
With the commencement of the BRT extension from Mile 12 to Ikorodu, Lagos State through Lamata has provided two markets at Middle, behind Mile 12 Market, and Oluwodwika near Greek to shelter these traders.
The yellow buses have also been provided with a new garage at Ajelogo behind Mile 12 Terminal and are expected to have moved last week. So today we'll be showing the official handover by Lamata to the operators.
Professor Kayode Taiwo, Deputy Director, Safeguard Lamata, is leading the charge. Let's join him now
On the move.
Lagos, my home. With Lamata, Lagos is changing for the best. Lagos, my home. With Lamata, Lagos is changing for the best. BRT lanes, modern rail lines, pedestrian bridges, new roads, mega cities.
There are two major activities impending movement and thereby causing congestion which could take hours on the road. First is the activity of the yellow bus drivers along the Mile 12 to Ikorodu corridor. To address this challenge, the Lagos State government through Lamata constructed a bus park for the National Union of Road Transport Workers, IKD Branch B, behind the Mile 12 terminus. So today on the program, we are witnessing the handing over of this bus park to the National Union of Road Transport Workers, IKD Branch B, for the use of the yellow bus drivers.
On behalf of the Managing Director of Lamata, Dr. Taiwo Biriola, we want to officially hand over this bus park to the union, the IKD Branch B of the Danfo operator at the Mile 12 garage, which was constructed by Lamata. It's a landmark event. Again, Lamata over the years has one of its main objectives to reform bus services in Lagos State. We don't want the bus reform to be limited to the BRT operations. The existing Danfos, Molue, that come under what we call private initiative, we want to reform them. We want to make sure that some rules and regulations which we believe are standard practices all over the world, they imbibe it. So this is the first initiative of the bus reform in Lagos State. So, Mr. Chairman, sir, what we are doing today, like I said, is historic. We want to hand over the document, this document, which is a handover note of the new minibus park to your branch today. And we hope that you continue to maintain this place in the manner which you have left it. Here, both of us had agreed that we want to ensure that this place continue to be remain clean, remain organized, and so that we will be proud, Lamata will be proud of you, and will be encouraged to do more of this to other unions in the state. Like I said, you are the pioneer, and I'm glad we are happy to associate with you, you and your union members. So, and we promise to continue to give you support and ensure that this bus reform does not die prematurely. So, once again, on behalf of Lamata, I present this document to you today, the 10th of September, for your use and for the improvement of bus services in Lagos State. Congratulations, sir.
Lagos, my home. With Lamata, Lagos is changing for the best. BRT lanes, modern rail lines, pedestrian bridges.
I just want to thank Lamata and the MD about what they do for us. We are very grateful. But we still need more of this in Lagos State. We are very grateful, sir.
What necessitated the need for this line of action?
Well, like I said earlier, like a responsible corporate organization that has imbibed international best practices, we believe that when we displace a group of persons, we need to give them a replacement. And what the international partners, the World Bank, expect us, which we have actually imbibed to, is that we needed to give those danfo drivers whom we are displacing their bus parks, we needed to give them a replacement, and that's what we have done here. And the principle or the policy that we usually follow is that whenever we displace persons on the corridor, we give them a better replacement, and that's what we are seeing here today. Where they were was just by the roadside, with so many disturbances to movements of normal traffic on the carriageway. But here, it's a comfortable, well-fenced with facilities, and that's what we've just done today.
What are they supposed to do now that you have handed over to them the use of this bus park?
Yeah. They should ensure that this place is maintained the way we are giving them today. I mean, cleanliness is of high importance. Ensure that they abide by the normal rules which we envisage in the bus reform. No alcohol, no cigarette smoking, ensure good conduct while driving. These are the elements of the bus reform which are trying to bring to Lagos State.
Now, how do you see this development?
We are very grateful because what they did for us, we didn't expect. Because by the time they came us, they said we should give them a chance to do this. We have been thinking maybe they are lying or they are not going to do it. We have always been going to Lamata, go and be troubling them, and he promised us that he's going to do it. And we have been doubting. We have been going to Lamata every time, every day. Later, and we thank God they give it to us.
How are you going to support the vision of the state government to ensure that we have a free flow of traffic on our corridors, on our major ways at all times, because you belong to the union as well?
When I promised the state government and Lamata, we are going to do it because we have been doing it. If you see our state chairman, Alhaji Tajudeen Agbede, he have ensured that every one of us in the local government, he must provide a task force member to be working along the way, and we have been doing that in our area here. If you see, if you're going out now, outside now, you see that our people wear type of this, you see type of this apron. If you see the back, they write the name of our branch. If you see them, if you go outside, we see them outside to make sure the traffic flow in our area here.
More importantly, sir, you have been told that you are to comply with the rules and regulations that has to do with how you are going to use this park. How are you going to comply with that? Will you comply, or how are you going to ensure that you fulfill that?
Yes, we thank God. We are going to comply because this is a surprise. This is a surprise issue. We are going to comply. If you see the area now, you see everywhere clean. We have already provided what are they called, these people to be clean the park, and we have already have a security to be monitored here every day and night. Because we are going to start work 5 a.m. in the morning, close around 10 p.m., 10:30 p.m. in the night. There's no any problem in that. We have made sure we have already got a security, and those women have been sweeping ground. We have provided that.
Aside the activity of the yellow bus drivers, the other activity that is an issue here has to do with trading activities, which has affected the beauty of the newly constructed Mile 12 to Ikorodu BRT corridor. In this regard, Kate is on standby to give us detailed account of this.
Thank you, Craig. Studies have shown that early morning trips majorly originate from Ikorodu inwards Lagos Island and the reverse in the evenings. This was the reason for the rehabilitation of the Mile 12 to Ikorodu BRT extension to incorporate the Bus Rapid Transit BRT services. Now at the completion of the project and on the verge of kickoff of the service, vehicular traffic congestions still persist on this road. To tackle these major challenges, the Lagos State government, through Lamata, provided an alternative market to move the traders at the Ayongbore market to the Oluiwo Dikon market. It's our duty to regularly check the trading activities going on here, as well as further sensitize the people on the need to move over to the Oluiwo-Odikon market. And to do that is the Deputy Director, Safeguard Lamata, Professor Kayode Taiwo. And he's going to walk us through the building to know what they have here and also to know what prompted the Lagos State government through Lamata to build this market for the people of Ikorodu. You're welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you very much.
So what prompted the building of this market?
Well, in the course of our road expansion, this market, the inhabitants of this market presently were on the road, and we had to actually take them off because we were going to expand the road and they were going to constitute nuisance there. So we found this location suitable and we all agreed that we were going to move here. So that's why we're here at the Oluiwo-Odikon. They were moving actually from where you used to call the Ayongbori market, near the roundabout. Those are the people here now.
Okay. So could you give us a perfect picture of what was going on back there at the Ayongbori market near Ikorodu roundabout? What was the picture? What was the situation there?
Yep. There were just sheds, which were not too articulated, leaking roofs, and no paved, and that's where they were, and different kind of trades, from provision to meat selling, fish, and all vegetables and all household utensils. Those are the conditions we met them there. It was not too permanent, no fencing, no security wise. That's what we met where they were displaced.
Okay, so how was the traffic condition there?
Oh, it was heavy. Because people who want to buy, usually stop, some of them with their vehicles by the roadside, and they were actually infiltrating on the road. Apart from the market by the roadside, they were further infiltrating, taking almost half of the road. So this situation has changed since we have moved them from that location to this present location here.
So were they sensitized to let them know that there's a market of this standard right here?
Yeah. We had a series of meetings with them. We engaged them, and in fact, their participation in the market stores there, was taken into consideration. In the first instance, they were always around when we were building. These stores you were looking at, it was smaller when our contractors were building. They met us and said, well, it won't make a difference, that we should increase the size. It used to be 1.2 square meters. So they told us that it won't address their problem. So we increased it to 1.5, the level which you find it now. And and they were very happy that we took them into consideration in terms of the size of the markets and other facilities which we have done here.
Well, you're welcome to the program, madam. So what does it feel to have a market of this standard right here in Ikorodu?
I'm very happy with this market for Ikorodu. Lamata should do well for all those people you are selling market for Ikorodu now. Okay. So as at now, this market, Lamata give for everybody for free without no collect money. Do you understand? Now, but all those people where Lamata allocate this place for her, she no even come.
Where are they?
She did at roundabout Ikorodu there now. Okay. So I want Lamata to pursue them come this markets. And Bialoja, Oluiwo-Odikon markets here. So look at those people she has here now. They sell small markets here now. So
you need a large number of people to come down from Ayongbori back to this place.
Yes, I need people, more people come to market now. This space should get enough space here. I have parking space, I have cash, office, all this.
You have toilet facilities.
I have toilet, standard toilet here. So Lamata do well for us.
So what do they do to bring the people where they Ayongbori back to Oluiwo-Odikon?
I follow so many people talk. Say this place she's better now, but so many people she was talking to me say you need Black Maria. Unless if you see Black Maria there, she will run. So nothing I can do unless if Lamata should want to help us.
Going forward, we believe that the law enforcement agents will take them off because there is a proposal in place to clear the entire corridor in readiness for the operations of the BRT. So I think once that happens, they will be forced to move here.
We would continue to plead with the traders and the operators of the yellow buses along the Mile 12 to Ikorodu BRT extension to move into the areas designated for them. If we do that, this road will be decongested and will rid it of its typical traffic congestion. Lamata Half Hour continues. Don't move a muscle. Welcome back from that tour. We need to take a short break now. When we return, we keep powering on. Stay tuned.
Eko Akete, Lagos, my home. With Lamata, Lagos is changing for the best.
My people, everything when we don dey talk today, na to beg our doubtful driver them. Make una dey stay for the new garage for Ajelogo for Mile 12, where Lagos State Government plus Lamata don build for una. Our market people, where they sell along Mile 12 to Ikorodu. Make una carry una market go Medo for Mile 12 or Oluwodu Iko for Agric. This one na to prepare for the new BRT wey won't start so that traffic gbege no go dey.
Ẹ̀yin ènìyàn wa, gbogbo ohun tí a ti ń sọ lórí ètò wa tòní dá lórí ọwọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ wa sí àwọn awakọ̀ dánfò wa pé kí wọ́n jọ̀ọ́ kó máa lo ibùdókọ̀ tuntun tí ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó láti ọwọ́ iléeṣẹ́ Lamata ti pèsè fún ní Ajílógo ní Mile 12 àti ẹ̀yin ìyá ọlọ́jà wa tí ẹ̀ ń ta ọjà lójú ọ̀nà Mile 12 sí Ìkòròdú à ń bẹ̀ yín à ń rọ̀ yín wípé kẹ́ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kẹ́ gbé àwọn ọjà yín lọ sí ọjà Olúwo Odù Ìkàn ní Agric tàbí ní Medan ní Mile 12 tí ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó láti iléeṣẹ́ Lamata ti pèsè fún wa. Èyí ni láti múra sílẹ̀ fún ètò BRT tuntun tí ò ní pẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti dẹ́kun súnkẹrẹ fàkẹrẹ ọkọ̀ ní ojú ọ̀nà yìí.
Your messages warm our hearts, and here are some of the ones you sent in this week. Oseni Alfa, he says, kudos to Lamata. What are you doing about the marketers on Agric to Ikorodu garage? Thank you for keeping faith with us. Oseni Alfa, be assured that the plan to clear the road of all encumbrances has started with this enlightenment program.
Adejumoke Adiremi Adeniroke, you posted saying, kudos to Lamata. Please, when are you going to run Oshodi to Ikorodu? Thanks. Masmalaika Abdul Razak Sadiq, you posted saying, Lamata, the wheel of Lagos, moving Lagos to a greater height. Adejumoke, okay, we are working on it. We can only implement one corridor at a time. Abdul Razak Sadiq, thank you so much for describing Lamata as the wheel of Lagos. Indeed, we are poised to keep Lagos moving. The only area Lamata will never know satisfaction where you are concerned is in receiving your messages. So keep sending your questions, comments, and remarks to any of the following.
Thank you again for joining us, and here's the lesson we'll leave you with from today's show. Lamata's hard work to keep your journey smooth and at ease can only be possible when we confront and overcome the obstacles and challenges standing before our goals.
Obstacles are a part of life, but overcoming them is the key to happiness. Those are Habi Ankag's word that we take heed to at Lamata, which will also achieve good success for you too. I am Obafemi Craig.
I am Kate Harmony. Lamata.
Keeping Lagos moving.
Eko Akete, Lagos, my home. With Lamata, Lagos is changing for the best. BRT lanes, modern rail lines, pedestrian bridges,